Hi, welcome along everyone. Today we're going to have a look at this solar charge controller here from Mohoo. So, why would you need a charge controller? Well, here we have a solar panel. This was sent to me from Mohoo, and they've obviously now sent me the regulator, which I'm going to do with this. But when you get one of these, quite often a little panel like this, you just get a couple of clips, you know. And there they are, which give you the impression you can just stick them on the battery and it would charge the battery up, which it will do. But you know, if you've got too much charge going into the battery, you will do it long damage. And also, if you leave it connected overnight, it will actually discharge the battery. The solar panel will take power away from it. It's most important really that with any size solar panel really, that it should be regulated, which is why we're going to review this regulator today. So for all of you interested in the technical details, they are there. If you want to pause the video on there, you can have a look at them and read the actual parameters of the device. Now back to the actual controller itself. Very small, easy to wire up. You can see where the wires go for the panel, etc. If I move over to the diagram on here, you'll see it even easier. That the solar panel goes in there, two left-hand connections, the battery in the middle there, and whatever you're powering, the device, whatever it is, it shows a light in this instance off on the other two connections. So very easy to wire up, and it's such a small device it hardly takes up any kind of placement room at all. So what's so special about this particular controller? Well, it's got a lot of good safeguards built in. It's PWM, holds the voltage more constant. It's got two-stage regulation, which is really good, I think. And what that means is that it will hold the voltage to a safe maximum for the battery, and when it reaches full charge it kind of drops off the voltage and gives it a kind of like a trickle charge at the end, and when it reaches finally the end it will switch it all off. And it's got good safeguards like overload protection and things like that. Of course, one of the most important jobs that these charge controllers have is making sure that your battery does not go completely flat. It actually regulates the battery and it knows if it's going down and will cut the charge out to whatever the circuit is you're using. So the idea is that you won't flatten your battery, because that is probably one of the worst things you can do with any battery, is to drain them completely flat. So that's one of the real benefits really of a controller, one of the main most important ones I think that there is. There is the LCD display, and you'll see there's lots of things on there. I'm not actually going to connect the unit up because I haven't got anything to run at the moment. I'm in between projects, so I'm just going to show you the actual device in the box. You can see how easy it is to connect on the previous bit I've just showed you anyway. But there is all the LCD displays and what they are. There also is a description of the button function, which there's quite a few. There's a lot of things you can do with this if you cycle through all the buttons there that you can set with this particular controller. Again, just pause the video if you need to read that over again. And just some of the things you can do: viewing the setting of under voltage, viewing the setting of load working mode. There's lots of little things in this thing you can do. Viewing and setting of battery types, as I said, and a common fault handling page. Okay, well that's about it from me then. So if you're in need of one of these, you've got a solar panel that needs looking after, you're going to need one of these, okay? It's a really good product to keep those batteries of yours in good shape and order for your caravan, mobile home, or whatever you happen to need it for. Okay, that's it from me. Thanks very much for watching everyone. See you next time. Don't forget my videos on the usual place, Derrickton33. Bye bye.